Okay, so it's been a little while. I haven't worked on the car that much, but here we go anyway. Okay, so basically what we've got for our cooling is just a bigger dual core radiator. I've actually got two 10-inch thermofans mounted on top of the condenser. Basically, we thought this would be enough to keep it cool, proven for the RB25. Obviously not. We are kind of running a bit slim on room on the back here, so I didn't think that they would have to put any fans down there, but proven wrong. I've actually gone out and bought another two 10-inch thermos to fit. Yeah, the 12 inches wouldn't fit, and just basically like that. Yeah, I think that's about it. Pretty sure we're getting everything looking pretty much factory around here. Down here, obviously I've got our carbon canister and air conditioner, dryer. What it is basically, this is all out of the R33, and if you have a look, all the lines pretty much bolt straight up. Obviously that's been customly mounted there, as has the carbon canister. Again, using the R33 condenser. Cheers. Yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to do. Looking at running intercooler piping, bought an R33 intercooler piping kit, because I am using the R33 crossmember engine mounts and gearbox mount, whatever, crossmember. What's happened is the engine sits a little bit higher, so we do hit. The bonnet does hit slightly, just here. Don't know if you can see it. There's two little marks there, and they hit somewhere here. There's also a few other points it hits, but it doesn't really matter, because what I figured out is, because we're running out of room, as the piping comes across and across here, we're going to eventually either hit the radiator and foul on the radiator, or it's going to foul on my CAS, my crank angle sensor. So yeah, I'm kind of just basically stuck between a rock and a hard place. So all I can do right now is I've bought a new plenum, just a greddy plenum. There goes another $1,000. So yeah, basically, so I can have my throttle body hanging off the side here. I'm obviously going to go straight down through that hole there, and then out and into my intercooler. That's pretty much it, I think, for the engine bay. And the other thing, if you're doing this conversion, this guy here, your clutch master cylinder, a little bit of problem. Took that one out of the R33 because I figured it would have the same push, but still not the case. What we want, actually, we want the S13 one. Will give enough push for the R33 slave, but I've occurred with a few problems that I've called around also, and I'm being recommended to use an S14 200sx master cylinder out of the SR20, because what happens is the S13 one is too long and it fouls on the plenum. So yeah, like, I've got a bit of room to play with here. That's just wiring there, but there's quite a bit of room between the back of the master and the plenum. Once the plenum actually gets changed to my new one, which I'm growing tomorrow, hopefully we won't be fouling on that. Yeah, that's pretty much it, I think, for the engine bay. That's right, here we go. We've got the seats. Now the seats are out of the R33. Obviously a lot better seat, like definitely a fucking better seat. But what we've got is mounting points for it. Here you go. Okay, now these are mounting points. Standard R33 rails. One mounting point there, one mounting point there. Now if you have a look, we'll slide the seat forward. Come on, just a second. Okay, alright, now that the seat is forward, we can see that back one there. That one's all hooked up and ready to go. There's not a problem there. What we've got is with the other one sits about there. Now that is with everything, I don't know if you can see it, it's all bolted up at the front, and the back, that one lines up, which is a good thing. This one just slightly doesn't. So what we've got is we've got two brackets. This little bracket off the bottom here, drill out this little pin and grab this bracket off your original S13 seat, and it will fit perfectly fine. Yeah, all you need to do is, I'm doing that at the moment. My brother, who's a boilermaker, he will be welding that, or putting a new pin in the new kind of foot for me. That's pretty much it. Apart from that, yeah, the interior is actually going back together. Actually got something. There again, using the R33 cluster. Not a bad fit. There's a little bit of a gap on each side, as you can tell, but it's, who cares? It's bearable. It works. There's my center console. I bagged that one and made that myself. It's actually quite shiny. I don't know if you can see it, but it does look kind of different. Just something a little bit nicer. Did that in my shed. Took me about half an hour, I think. But yeah, I think it came out all right. There you go. That's how shiny it is. You can actually see the camera. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just waiting for my power window on that side. Just a little gear stuffed up just the other day. Lucky me. So I get to buy something else, which I didn't really want to. But yeah, hopefully she will be finished very soon. I think that's about it. My handbrake is the R33 handbrake, and I'm actually running the full R33 setup on the rear as well. So I've got the R33 rear brakes, also running the handbrake, which is the drum handbrake inside the rotor. That's pretty much it. Yeah, very easy to do a 5-stud rear conversion on these if you have the arse end of the R33. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is my other project out here. This is my Nissan Onevia, which obviously I created from scratch. Yeah, there she is. This one will be for sale soon. Don't really see any need to have 2 cars. It'd be nice to keep them. That's pretty much it. Vented the headlight cover myself as well. But yeah, just cut it and welded and fiberglassed and yeah, resprayed. So that's pretty much it. That's just an SR20, that one. Turboed obviously. Wouldn't go anything else. And yeah. Anyway, 2 cars. So we'll get back inside, post this one up, and hopefully this one will be driving very soon. The tail shaft is in it. Did get that one customly made up. Let's have a look at that one. So yeah, we got down on the ground. There's my tail shaft. I measured that one out at, if you're doing this conversion, I've measured that one out at 1020. I think it's 1020 millimeters from center of the universal joint to center of the universal joint. Now that's using the standard R33 universal joints and the, well, obviously everything's standard pretty much from front up. The differential is the R33 diff with the R200 rear plate. I think that's it. That's pretty much it. So yeah, we'll just be waiting for that plenum, and then I think it's time to drive. So yeah, it's going to be a long time coming, and it's going to be a very, very happy day for me when we get to actually drive this thing. So yeah. Anyway, best of luck, and I'll see you next time.